This episode of the Go to Bed podcast is brought to you by Enduro Fest, May 4th at the Wild West Motorsports Park just east of Sparks. If you hit the Mustang Ranch, you have gone too far, but not all is lost. You might want to stop in there too. And this is an AMA Extreme Enduro event, so you know it's going to be sick.
We've got Cody Webb, Ty Tremaine, Kyle Redmond, and Destry Abbott. And we hear there's going to be some amateurs there, kids, and the pros. So, moto guys, if you don't do off-road much, come try it out.
And I've done this event a couple of years ago, and it's gnarly. But yeah, they're definitely racing for all types of riders out there. So give it a shot. May 4th, Sparks.
Enduro Fest.
Be there. Go to bed.
But we're going to get unblocked.
Sometimes you see him out there and he's just fucking asleep.
Get a pillow, get a blanket.
No, I'm not a fucking dirtbag.
Go to bed. Tired, dude.
Good night. Go to bed, you fucking stooges.
Forgot my dumbbells.
Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed. I'm your co-host, Fiki, joined with my new co-host,
50 cal.
We got 50 cal ski JP in the house at 50 cal underscore. No, what is it?
50 cal ski underscore JP
on Instagram. Before we get too far into it, we've got some food here from Walden's Coffee House. 3 locations in Reno, Mayberry, Arlington, and Wells. Best fucking burritos in the West, and there's some debate about that online, but what page was posting about that?
Reno small business. They're not saying anything. They're just saying, hey, you guys got some competition, and then they'll mention a new restaurant with a breakfast burrito. But it's just silly. Because
one of them looked like a fucking junior burrito at Sonic that I got in Park City one time.
The other one looked like an egg roll you get at Golden Flower.
The egg roll with no fucking deep frying. Like they forgot to fucking cook it. That's what it looks like.
Spring roll.
Spring roll. These are the best ones.
These are.
And then, what are you guys eating? What we got over
BLT. I got a BLT.
And I got a side salad with a BLT.
All right, great description.
What do you mean?
And also shout out to our other sponsor. You guys just heard the commercial, Enduro Fest.
Ty Tremaine.
May 4th out at the old Mustang track out there, Wild West Motorsports Park. And
just this side of the Mississippi. No, Mustang Motorsports Park, right?
Wild West.
Wild West Motorsports Park, dude.
It's got renamed.
Google it, dude. Just go to the
at Enduro Fest on Instagram. They can answer all your questions. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. All right, today we got a very special guest.
Hey.
Go on.
Hello. My name is Neil. I'm this guy's son. Tried to figure out that math. No, my name's Neil. The Trash Wizard. Alex's DJ. Fiki's DJ. Yeah. Here.
All right, great information there.
Really learning how to sell myself here.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this interview because I don't have one question for you. So I guess we're done. We'll just wrap it up now. But yeah, both these guys are my sons. I'm the father of this house. They both live here.
50 cal's next.
If you're not watching on YouTube, go check out our YouTube channel, Go to Bed podcast on there, and you can see 50 cal ski JP in the flesh. I don't think this is going to be much of an interview. It'll probably just be a conversation about whatever JP decides it'll be about. Did you write? Oh, you guys wrote new shit
we
down?
wrote new stuff.
Okay, good. Fiki Tat, of course. That's
a good one.
Let's start with that.
Well,
what do you want to know?
What are you going to get?
Yeah.
Next question.
What? Unreal.
No, it's not going to get one, I think.
Maybe like a Ryan Dungey portrait
Okay.
on my back.
Wheaties?
On the Wheaties box on your back. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Color.
I get the whole box. Maybe a Marvin Moose scan, like a number plate on the side of my neck. 25.
Are you gonna get a web?
Dude, depends if he can pull off a fucking Championship.
If he wins the championship, are you a fan?
No.
Why?
Because I don't like him, dude. We've been over this. But maybe. It depends if I sell my bike this week. It depends if I still own a KTM at the time of the championship.
So if you say you get a YZ after or something, or Cowie. Say
Justin Barsh's biggest fan, dude.
And then you get a Cowie.
Did he even race it last night?
No.
He's still out.
He
rocked his noggin too good.
Yeah. They didn't release him
Last
from
night was
concussion
Daytona.
or something.
Yeah, concussion?
I thought that's what it was. I thought he crashed and got a
That's
concussion.
serious. That's serious.
They're getting worse.
And my other rider, Plessinger, broken heel. So we're fucked.
Ripped his own boot off.
Yeah, that was pretty rugged.
He's like, come help me. And they were like, what?
All right. I'm not getting any tattoos for the foreseeable future.
Why?
It'll hurt.
That's a perceived pain.
It will hurt, but only for that time.
I don't like needles.
Once the needle stops, it doesn't hurt. It
Yeah, I
just
don't-
feels like you got a scratch.
I don't like needles, and I watched him do the one on my forearm.
If not, I'll buy a gun and
Did you-
just do it while you're sleeping, dude.
An Amazon fucking $24.99
Yeah.
Amazon Basics.
16 color kit.
That's a
Which color you want?
Yeah. Dude, remember that time I was looking to buy one and you were like, I don't think you should. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have some pretty fucking stupid ideas, but that was up there.
Dude, it was like $30 for a full kit. I was like, dude, I could just like write like fuck for practice, you know? And it'd be
But
funny.
what are you practicing for?
My yeah, I don't know.
There's no career for
No.
in it for you.
No.
So you're just the best case scenario, you get a infection.
Best case.
Yeah, that's best fucking case,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I didn't buy it, so we're good.
That's the thing about you. You're always in something for a good deal, but it doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
Like, what, 2 hours ago, you come home with the XL pizza. He knows me and Neil are on a diet, and he's like, dude, got some pizza for you guys. It's only $8.
The
I
deal.
was like, dude, it wouldn't matter. Replace pizza with anything. It was only this amount, you buy it.
Deal.
those drones.
Yeah.
At
Oh, you're
Costco.
going to Costco? Can you get me a drone? Dude, they're only $20.
Dude, that's a deal, dude. Are you kidding me? How could I not do that? I got one that's bulletproof, you know?
It still flies around.
That
That's
one
true.
that fucking broke 3 days in.
No,
That one?
it'll fly. It just always turns left.
That's an optimist right there.
Yeah. It's
still
like a Gordon
It's
drone,
just
you know?
just one direction.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are an optimist, dude.
yeah.
That's good.
I still have it, too. I might bust it out after every recording.
Yeah, you should.
Zip. You know?
Yeah, it was a good deal.
How about
Motocross.
how about the walkers though? The people that walk that just you go to the store, which I'm getting better about it. We've talked about it where I go to the store and it takes me so long to get things because I'm wasting time, but I'm getting better about it. And I find myself I'm walking up behind people and I'm like, let's fucking go! Like, why are you going so slow?
What do you think your max time in the store is? Walmart.
How much am I shopping for though?
Just an average, well, only for you always, but just an average trip. What do you think your max time is in there?
Super baked, like an hour plus.
Oh, yeah. Well, an hour plus, so it could be fucking 48 hours. No. A little bit more specific. If you're just saying 1 plus, then yeah, it's over 1.
Multiple.
Like 1 to 2 hours. No more than 2 hours. I don't think I've ever spent more than 2 hours
Dang.
at Walmart.
That is a ridiculous amount of time for Walmart. Today, I was buying new food, and I was like, fuck, dude, I need to get out of here because I had to make like 2 trips, like up and down. Or should I forgot or was looking for. And I was still probably, from the time I got out of my car to the time I got in my car, maybe 17 minutes. Maybe.
Says the guy who doesn't want to walk anywhere.
That's because it takes too long, dude. I'm in a hurry. I got to go. I got places to be.
Dude,
Yeah.
just buy Heelys.
I told you I've been looking at them. I saw a kid fucking in Where was it? I think he was in Rayleigh's last week.
What's holding you back?
Price tag, dude. Not a good enough deal.
Hey, if anyone from Healy's is listening, just know we're in need, but we can't afford.
But really, go on Healy's website and check it out because they've come up from what they were in 2004, dude. They've just ripped off every decent looking shoe. Like they've got like something that looks like a fly knit, and they just add a wheel on it.
Okay.
They still have like the classic, like the rip off of like Globe skate shoes or whatever it was, but they've got like rip off Nikes. There was like 4 or 5 types that I was like, oh, these actually look kind of sick. And then they just attached a wheel.
So
like
do Air Jordans.
There might be on there. I can't remember, but you're fucking sick now, dude.
It'd be less steps.
Would be less step.
Dude, if I got Heelys and could go in Walmart with those, sub 5 minutes, guaranteed.
Really?
If I could just run and wheel and push the cart at the same time.
Yeah.
You get a cart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
What do you get?
I take my own bags in.
Take your own bags in?
I take my own bags in, and I don't get more than I can put in the bags.
Dude, that is a fucking dead giveaway that you spend 2 hours in there. If you're walking in there with your own bags, that's a fucking 2-hour guy right there.
But they're like little. You've seen them. I feel like that one that's on the counter right now is the biggest one I've gotten because I brought stuff from my parents' house. But
I didn't even know what those were. I thought it was trash.
No, I normally don't. Well, I feel like up until recently when I I'm trying to diet and watch what I'm eating, I would just walk around and get random shit.
Yeah, don't you guys ever want to just take an extra couple minutes and look at all the options to see oh, this brand kind of looks like they're cool, they got a cool design.
No,
you know?
I don't look at it like that. I look at the food.
I look at, oh, this is what I need. This is the item. Price tag, the cheapest one. Boom.
Honestly, sometimes I'll just let the looks sell me. I'll just go into it with the fucking no thoughts, all eyes.
No thoughts, that's for sure.
No thoughts, all eyes, and just go, all right, if I was making my own, say I'm going for Alfredo sauce. If I'm making my own, which one would I go for? I'll be like, oh yeah, clear jar, black lid, dope.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Dude, with the custom design,
if
homemade
you were
in
designing
Southern
it.
California, dope. I'm gonna go with
And
that
I actually
one.
know that you've done that too because
The salsa.
that makes a lot of sense for the shit that gets bought and then never gets touched. So he probably fucking buys it like that. Oh, this looks sick. And then it's something new that's in the fridge. So he forgets that it's his. And then it goes bad.
You're right. You're right. But they sold me with the looks, dude. Mad props.
Yeah, they made the sale, dude.
That was
That's all that matters.
I found I
I'm a
was
student, with the gloves.
hey, there's another guest over here.
Dad.
Fucking around. I was wasting food. I would essentially that, and I was so I got started getting things that didn't perish, which isn't really the greatest.
Yeah. You just gotta eat, dude.
50 cal don't give a fuck.
All right, what else you guys got written on?
Yeah,
here?
we got some notes here. We got Warp Tour, places we've all gone, Moto X, KTM, Conway, Daytona, etc. Pyga and Fiki.
Another etc.
And then our Patreon donation and
All right.
Fiki Tap.
Patreon. Who wrote this, dude?
Take a guess first.
It's your handwriting, I think. I don't know. Was it you?
That was me.
All right, Patreon for the people listening. Patreon spelled Patrean.
Wait, just wait. I didn't know how to spell it, so I asked Neil.
I spelled
And
it.
he,
Even better. Even
All
better.
right, so it was a team effort, dude. Just like the fucking leaf that was on the fridge that one time.
that was all Neil, bro.
No, it was a team effort, dude. So there was. I
Did you
kind
put
of
that up? What? The
no.
leaf?
Okay, this was like probably 2-3 months ago. I put it on my Instagram, and I think it's still on my Clueless Kids highlight. But I come home and there's a fucking dead maple leaf pinned to our fridge with a magnet. And it's just like, what the fuck? Why is this here? And so, I
remember that.
I think
You made a vote on Instagram.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to think of, I saw it and then I think I dwelled on it for a couple hours and then went and filmed it. And I was like, which one of my idiot sons put this on the fridge? And so I made the poll and I said JP or Neil. And then within a few minutes, both of them voted for the other person. So I was like, what the fuck? And then the truth came out later that day. And I think it was like in the doorway, one of you said, and then so one of you was fucking playing with it for I don't know why. but it made its way over into the kitchen where you were playing with it, and then the other one put it on the fridge.
I saw that leaf over by the door in front of the door. And then I saw it on your...
It's that other furry roommate.
It might be Frank, dude.
No. I think he was doing it.
Frank did not do it.
I think I did it, but I don't remember.
That was funny. So yeah, Warped Tour, dude. What was your favorite show at Warped Tour, Alex?
Favorite show?
Yeah, number one.
I don't know, dude. I can't remember any of them. Neil can remember all of them. Mm-hmm. I remember that one in the dirt was good.
Cincinnati?
No, I remember that one was in either Maryland or North Carolina or something.
I feel like the one in Chicago.
That one was good.
There was a dude that was like huge and he was like, faking! It was like, holy shit, like from like left field though. Mm-hmm. And there was like actually people there.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That one had a mini ramp.
Detroit.
That like metal, it had a metal mini ramp.
Yeah.
They're bringing that back.
Yeah, they're all the same fucking thing every day. So, what's your favorite memory from Warped Tour all time, JP?
My all-time favorite memory?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I'm going to ask you the same thing, so get thinking.
Dude, honestly, my favorite probably was selling in the tent, just being able to sell to people and just make jokes and sell at the same time. Like, I would be able to do both. And that was hella fun. I would get excited to try, like, when I would get on a roll. But if I didn't get on a roll, I'd be like, my momentum would die down because I'd be like, fuck, I'm doing something. This crowd's different. You got to figure it out and it takes longer. But when you can get it with just the mirror that one day, like more than 3, with the mirror was just so fun. Yeah, that was.
And they came over. It was like you're blinding them, and they came.
Yeah, so I don't know how much we've talked about it on here, but for anyone that doesn't know, we did Warped Tour in 2017. We were on the whole tour, so it was like 41 shows or something, and about 2 months. So JP would sell merch throughout the day, and one of his tactics. So we got like a glasses display case from Pit Viper Sunglasses, and we got to sell some glasses for him. And it came with this little like a 6x6 square mirror, so people could like put on the glasses and check them out. And so JP would take the mirror and he would like line it up with the sun and blind people that were walking by. And this thing was fucking bright, dude, because we did it to each other a few times and it was bad. And he would blind people to like get their attention, and they would look at him like, oh, dude. And then they'd look over like, who the fuck did that? And JP's dumbass would be standing there, and he would like rope them in like, hey, come here. And they're like, no, you just blinded me. He's like, I know, I'll hook you up. And then they would come over, and then he would fucking try to sell him a shirt. So he's natural born salesman. So that's kind of what he's talking about.
What do you guys think my percentage was like overall, like between people that came up and I sold and people that came up and walked away without something?
If they came up, I would say probably 60%.
That they bought something?
Yeah.
I was going to say like 75, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I went out, I was guaranteed almost.
Guaranteed sales.
Yeah, we had like, he had every trick in the book to sell these people. Like we had the shirts that were originally $20, or no, they were originally $15, and then we changed the price tag on them to $25, And then we had CDs or like a little drawstring backpack for $5. So they would come up and then, he'd blind them or fucking get them to walk up somehow. And he'd be like, man, I haven't sold shit in 3 days. Like, pick your favorite shirt. What's your favorite shirt? I'll hook you up. You always say, I'll hook you up. And then, so he would make them pick a shirt that they like. And these are just Fiki shirts. Like 90% of these people never even heard of me before. And they're like, I like that one. And then,
mind you,
all right.
Always the one on the right side.
Oh yeah, we learned that most people were buying the shit that was on the right side. So we would like change on this whatever we needed to sell more of. We would just put on the right side of the tent. But they would. It's like, oh yeah, I'll hook you up, and then, or they would pick their favorite shirt and all that, and then he would say, he's like, man, I haven't sold shit. Like, here, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a shirt and a free CD or a backpack, any stickers of your choice, all for $20. So he like makes him seem like he's hooking him up, but it was really the same price that we always had. We just changed the sign. So it would like, or he'd be like, normally they're 25, but I'll give you a shirt and a backpack for 20. And so they'd be like, oh, that's a pretty good deal. And they would end up buying it. And then if they said no, we had these other shirts that we were selling for like $10. We got them for free. So we could sell them for whatever we wanted. So if they're like, no, I don't have $20. Oh, I got this one right here, $10. And then, but sometimes at the end of the day, we're like trying to pack up, and he would go out and sell these shirts for like whatever he could get, like $5, $10. And we would only have like a couple sizes left from the day. And he would just go out and like, it would always be like a small or an XL or something like that.
The odd size is like, dude, got a shirt for you.
I'll go to a big guy and be like, luckily they weren't alone. It was in a group always. And I'd just be like, anyone here need a 2X, like $10?
So you didn't single them out
and
say, hey, you're fat?
Yeah. 2X for anyone. And right now, the last one, gotta go home. Like, we're leaving, only $10. I'll take it. Like, every time.
Everyone likes a good deal, just like you, dude. $10 shirt, they don't care what's on it. Like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I didn't believe that it would, like, I guess what I didn't believe is that I could do it. Was the weird, like, watching it happen, and I'm just sitting there like, fuck, like, how are you doing that? I cannot do that. And I think I did it like once or twice the whole time. And
hard.
It was like, yeah.
And then we timed you one time.
Dude.
I don't remember what the time was, but it was like under 2 minutes when you left the tent and then came back and had a shirt sold.
Yeah, that was funny because right when they saw me, I fake cast with the hook. You remember, like the hanger.
Yeah.
Right when you guys saw me, I cast the hanger to you guys in real.
I just like kept clicking it off.
Yeah,
that was fun. All right, Neil, what's your favorite memory from Warped Tour?
Fuck, I was thinking about it like while you guys were talking, and there's like I was thinking about so many different things, like all the different people we met, like, but I think I think good or bad, I think the drinking and trying to get out of the van, I think that as bad as it was or seemed at the time, I think that was a really good thing.
Yeah, it was good. It was. I was trying to think of what mine would be, and I don't think that would. What happened before that was up there because I didn't see that because I was sleeping. But like what Neil's talking about is he was just fucking wasted. There was like these kind of after party things that they were just like barbecues, and there was one that was like Kiss themed, and he was like already wasted going to this thing, and we would just go every day because you could get free burgers.
Yeah,
and so the whole tour was catered 3 meals a day with really, really good food. But then by the time we're like ready to eat, we need like a little snack or something. So a lot of times they would have these barbecues, and one of the bands on our stage would cook. So they were like, we could like get it without tipping them because they were just like, oh, dude, hell yeah.
We're on the same
just
stage.
Like friends with them. So we'd go get the free hamburgers at these things. And, but this one was more of like a party than the other ones. And Neil was already wasted showing up there. And like we went, we ate, and we're just like tired as fuck. And it's like, all right, let's go. We'll go back to the van. Neil was nowhere to be found already at this point. And we're like, fuck. So I texted him and I said, like, be back at the van. It was either 11:30 or 12. And when I sent it, I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way he's gonna be back there. Like I'm gonna set my alarm because I know I'm gonna have to wake up and go find his ass. And sure enough, he showed up like right on time.
Got in.
He gets in. And then at that point, we had to go pick up our driver from the hotel room. So I usually drive over. And so I start driving. And like as soon as we move, like we moved maybe a quarter inch. And Neil's like, can you stop the car? I have to throw up. And I was like, okay.
Get out.
We weren't even out of the parking lot. And so he gets out. And he's just standing there like a little bitch with his head in between his legs and like won't do anything.
No, he's going.
He's driving. Yeah.
But he like wasn't even close to throwing up. And so I like pulled the van around and in like a circle. And when I went past him, I was like, "Use Mr. Skinny," and like had my finger out the window.
Oh.
And then I don't know if you did, but
Yeah, I mean, I had to have.
that's what I do every time. If I have to throw up, I'm like, let's go, let's get it done. But yeah, so that was funny. And then we go and pick up Jason and all that stuff. And then I guess we're driving. You can tell this part because me and P were already asleep.
Well, this was when you, so we get to the hotel and I like fell asleep. You guys were like fucking with my legs and
Was
shit.
that the same night?
I think. No, that might.
That happened multiple times.
Yeah. But
Okay, well,
I'll
he
tell
was
that
trying to
after
pee.
this.
It was in
We
somewhere on the East Coast where the bridge is under the water. That's where we were going. It was in New York somewhere, and there was construction going on. So we were backed up, and we were still cruising. It was like 25 or 30 or something, but it was slow for the freeway. And Neil just gets up.
So he was like in a
taps me
dead
on the
sleep or
shoulder.
something, and then you just
tried to
get up.
like get up and get out.
Just get up, tap
And
me,
you,
and said,
like-
move your feet. I gotta pee. Yeah,
But
sure,
we were
sure.
like going.
Yeah, I didn't realize it too. I just woke up and you hear the door open and Jason goes, "Hey, yo, no."
But we
And
were
I'm like,
like,
"Oh shit, wake up!"
we were like
No.
going though. I thought, at least what I remember, we were like,
Yeah, we were
30
going
miles an hour.
Yeah, that's fast for the door open. And then he's like, no. And he's like, oh. And then right when he opens the door, like 2 seconds later, and Neil goes, oh shit, like whoa. And then like closes it. He's like, Jason's like, no, not right now, dude. What are you doing? Like,
it's crazy.
Hella funny. Yeah, I don't know if that was the same night, but I remember the first time, because usually, fucking dad has to like run dad has to fucking run the show every day. So we'd get to the hotel and then like we would all take showers and Jason would be waking up. So we would all just shower one at a time and then we get on the road. And, but we're all so tired, like whoever showers first, like the other people are already asleep by the time they get out of the shower. So I think I would usually shower first and then usually they would be asleep, so I have to like wake them up. And so I think maybe that night, like you said, you wanted to go second or something. So I tried to wake you up and I fucking could not wake him up. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I had JP go. And I think Ryan was with us at that time too. I had Ryan go and Neil was just out still. And he was even funnier at this time. He was in a fucking computer chair in a hotel, like a shitty computer chair, just slumped over and like, but sleeping straight up and down, but just with his head on his shoulder. And I'm like, how can you be in such a dead sleep sitting up? I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I was like twisting the chair. Hey, wake up, shaking his shoulders. And he's just like nothing. Just would not wake up. And then so everyone goes and like, we need to get going pretty soon. So then
still not awake.
Yeah. And still not awake. And the only thing that woke his ass up was from us moving him so much, he like slowly started to fall out of his chair. So he was kind of leaned all the way over to the right. And then the breaking point hit and he started to fall out of the chair. And like right before he hit the ground, he put his foot out and stopped himself and it woke him up, which is crazy that the body can do that. Like it knew that he was going down and he had to stop himself before he just fucking went onto his head, but we couldn't wake him up. So that was one of the times. And then the other time was, I think that's when you guys were eating those fucking pixie sticks or weren't they?
They were
butter sticks or something
like that. Yeah.
What?
It was weed. Yeah. You remember
Honey,
that?
right?
They were peanut butter honey sticks.
Honey stick.
Yeah.
Like THC honey sticks.
I think both of these times you were just crossfaded out of your freaking mind. But this time he was laying flat on his back, and this was when you were involved this time.
Yeah.
And we were like picking up his legs, and Neil's pretty flexible. Like he could go like at a 90-degree angle, legs straight up in the air. And we would do that, didn't fucking move. We would drop his legs from up there, and they would just dead weight onto the ground, didn't move. We like couldn't wake his ass up again. And then I think Jason or someone was like, "Yo, wake up!" Like hella loud, louder than I can go. And then he finally woke up again.
Jason can scream.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that I remember that. Like just as you said that, I remember that. Like,
yeah.
get up, we gotta go. It's like, oh, this is just shock. Like,
That's so crazy. That was fun. What was your favorite?
I don't know. Those were fucking good times. Those were funny memories. There's so many, like you get talking about it and it's, oh yeah, this happened. Oh yeah, this happened. Oh yeah, this happened. But like one was when we got Neil to buy that bike in the Walmart.
In Florida?
that was tight.
I think you were drunk there
Hammered.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Hammered
We
drunk.
coerced him into buying
Sweating.
this piece of shit mountain bike.
Got it in the garage if anyone wants to buy it.
Nice.
A Huffy Nighthawk, I think it is.
I was riding wheelies around in the store hammered, and I vaguely remember it.
Yeah. We're like, oh, dude, test it out. Test it out. Like, oh, you have to get it. It's only $100. It's like 110 or something. Only $100. Buys it.
Yes.
And then they like kicked us out after you already bought it because you were like riding it right there. And she's like, you guys gotta go. We're like, we're fucking leaving. We just bought this bike. We're not gonna hang out in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Fuck Walmart.
sweating so much there, dude.
Look like you got oil sheen on, ready to go. Like model
It was the
status.
worst, dude.
Oh, the humidity.
Oh, another funny thing. All this has to do with Neil. There was that one show, I think it was maybe in Ohio or something, and there was a water park next door. And we weren't selling shit, and we had an early set, and like the show sucked anyway. So we're like, fuck this, let's pack up and go to this water park. And so we go there, and this shit is like a fucking Wild Waters, but like
Way tame.
for fucking retards, basically.
Yeah. Like you could take this place and just put it in Winnemucca. You know? Like,
Yeah. And so we go there, and it's just like, it has some slides and pools and shit, and
and diving boards.
just a basic water park, but nothing like cool. And so we go do these slides, and we're like, this bitch is probably 20 feet. How tall do you think that 30 feet
What,
tall,
the
dude?
slide?
That slide we went up was not fucking tall. Like you only had to, when you went like up and then you changed directions maybe 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
thought-
it was half the
let's say
size
it's
of the
50
ones.
feet.
That would be generous. I would say 30. The
Really?
3 stories,
You're right. It was probably 3 stories.
dude. It was less than half the size of something at Wild Waters.
Yeah.
And we like, Neil was at the bottom, and he was like debating if he wanted to do it. And we're like, what do you mean? Like, let's go. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's right. And we look over like a girl.
No,
like,
that was at the top. So we finally get him to go up there, and he was like, like
That's
not
right.
doing good.
I don't fucking remember.
You don't?
It was all
Dude,
blue.
we were at the top.
I
And
remember
like,
going there.
you were like freaked out at the very top of this
Yeah.
water slide, which was like,
You're like third. You were in the back of the line and everything.
and right in front of us, there was
There's
the
2
three of
lines.
us. That right in front of us was this 43-pound girl, like an 8-year-old with like, just a little 2-piece fucking little kid bikini on. And she was just all pumped up on ready to do
43
it. Dude, she was tiny. She was a twig.
yeah.
And she just goes, no problem. And I saw that. And then Neil's like, and like we go, and it was like maybe
We went-
maybe spiked my heart rate by 5 BPM going down from its resting rate. And then me and JP were at the bottom for like a minute. Like 60 seconds before you fucking took the plunge from the top.
And did it just go down, flat down?
Yeah. This was a straight slide, dude.
I don't.
30 feet.
Dude, I
It
only,
was probably like
I
7
only did it
feet,
one time.
7 feet and down.
Yeah, you only would do it the one time. You're like, I'm not doing that again. Like, all right.
That
dude.
was so funny.
I feel like it's higher.
No, dude. It was weak.
it wasn't that high, dude.
And
Have you been to
especially
Wild Waters?
with heights, dude, you like, even when you go off the high dive at like the the swim center, when you're up there, it seems way taller.
It does. Dude, I did this crazy hike in the Sierra Buttes or something, and it was fucking scary. I didn't go all the way up. It was so scary.
A hike?
Yeah, like it's like at the very top is like a fireman's lookout thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like stairs from one rock peak to another rock peak over like a 300-foot drop. Concrete stairs with railing. It's all secure, but it's just like where you could see through it on the grates and shit.
Yeah, no.
Nah. And then you get to the thing. Mikey Silvestri lives right over there. It's over there. And he goes up there all the time in his dirt bike boots and stuff, throws rocks off the top, and it's like 500-foot drop.
But that got you prepped for this big slide in Ohio.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's nothing, dude. Well, I've been to Wild Waters, dude. I've done the fucking Viper.
Ooh.
Yep.
The Viper?
I went to Wild Waters in like 2nd grade. Last time I ever been there.
Why?
I don't like water.
Or heights.
Or heights?
Yeah. I remember, because growing up, going to Tahoe, just getting in the water, it's like clear like normal water is. And I remember the first time when I was like 11 or 12 going to the ocean and running into it and being like, fuck, man, stop this water. What is this? Like I didn't know there was salt in the water. Like it was all
going in with his fucking mouth open.
pretty much, yeah.
Mouth and eyes.
That explains a lot, huh? Fuck.
Jeez.
Too much salt water.
And so that ruined it for water? Just that?
Well, and there was this one time I was talking to my cousin about this when we went. I just was down there in September. We went. No, it was earlier. Because anyway, I went surfing when I was like 13, maybe 14. And I couldn't like figure it out, but I finally like figured out how to stand up kind of. And when I stood up and fell, I fell into seaweed. And I was like all fucking in seaweed, like, ah! And then like got out of, like, I remember getting out of the water and going and sitting next to my aunt and just being like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And she like didn't ask me like why or anything. I just said, I'm done.
Like, I done too.
What would Kelly Slater think of that, dude?
Fuck.
Yeah, that'd be
That was
crazy.
seaweed. Damn.
Yeah, water.
Fuck, dude. I'm fucking boned. Forgot my fucking dumbbells, dude.
I'm trying to think if there's any other. Again with Neil, McDonald's in Park City, Utah.
Oh, this was a
That
great
was a good
one.
time. And that was right at the beginning of the tour. We fucking.
No, that was.
Or was that coming back?
No, that was separate. That was just us.
Mm-mm.
No.
Jason was there, bro.
Yeah, we picked him up in Vegas.
Yeah, that was right after.
So it would have been like the second day with him.
With the kids in the store?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
because Ryan was asleep in the car.
Dude, you gotta
was he?
stop taking
Yeah.
that workout stuff, dude. What are you? What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
All right, so we go to
Just
this
kidding.
fucking McDonald's, and it was like 10 minutes before it closed or something. It was real close. And yeah, so because that Vegas show would have been on a Friday, I think. And then we were driving to Salt Lake the next day for the Saturday show or something. And so it was like a Friday night. Man, I can't remember. It doesn't fucking matter. But no, it would have been after the Salt Lake show because we were going to Denver after.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, but it was like a weekend night, I think, or it was summer, so the kids were out. And there was a couple of kids in there. I think Neil went in and got his food first and then came back out or something. And he was like outside the building.
Oh, this is when he was locking the doors as I was leaving.
Right.
I was
So you
like,
got your
"Whoa."
food first.
And
And
got
then
out.
we were there. And then so Neil goes back outside the building. And then I think it turned to like 11 o'clock or whenever they closed. So for whatever reason, the fucking manager of this place like locked the doors so no one else could come in. But then he had to like one by one unlock it for everyone to get out, which is
On the
fucking
other
stupid.
side.
Yeah, there's
Where Neil was.
two entrances. So we're like getting our food, and Neil's outside, and there's like this big glass window, and he's right outside the window, just being a fucking weirdo.
He has his face right to the window.
Right to the glass
Pacing
and like
around.
looking all fucking crazy and
with
like
his hands barely hitting da 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 on the window.
like just like, and you can see he's like saying shit, but no one knows what he's saying. But we look over and it's just like normal. You're like, all right, he's at it again.
He's outside.
And then, but these kids that were like right in front of us in line, they look over and they're like, they were like kind of freaked out by it, and they're like, do you guys know him? And we're like, no. Like we didn't say like, oh, we're gonna get these kids. Like it was just like a unspoken that we're gonna fucking get these kids. And so we're like, no, dude, he's fucking weird.
He's crazy.
Dude, he's doing weird shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, we were just hyping them up.
Kept egging him on and shit. And then they tried to leave and the doors were locked. And then they really started to get freaked out.
Because they thought he was gonna like kill everybody.
They thought we was like gonna firebomb the place, and everyone was locked in or something. And so
and
then
he's still hitting the window.
we get our food, and then that was on like the right side of the building. And then the manager comes out and lets me, JP, and Jason, and then these two like high school kids out of the left side of the building. So then we start walking like over towards like the front of the building where our car is, and both of our cars are kind of far away. So we start walking over there, and then Neil like doesn't realize that we're walking there yet, and then he sees us way on the other side of the building. So then he starts walking towards us, and the kids like look back and they see that he's like coming at us, and they're like, "Fuck this!" and they just take off running towards their car. We got him so good. It would have been a great prank, but we weren't filming it.
Yeah, that was the best, dude. God, that was so funny. And then Neil's like, what, guys? What?
He like didn't even realize what was going on. He's just doing his normal
The
shit.
kids he ran by.
Yeah,
I'm like, why are they
I
running?
didn't even see those kids. Like, yeah.
Unbeknownst, you guys just like totally like, we don't know that guy. Like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck! Look at he's kind of sketchy, huh?
Oh
Yeah, that was
fun.
a good time.
Yeah, that was great, dude.
Is there anything else like that? Sure, there's a million, but
Well,
Guar waking Kyle up was really funny.
oh yeah,
yeah, that.
We got one of the dudes with Guar was doing a thing with what was like one of the heart association things.
yeah. And Gore, if you Google them, because they wear like these crazy like space costumes, but they're like space monsters or something. That's like the whole gimmick of the band and like the whole theme of their set. And they like spray blood on people and shit. So he was like in his full
Costume.
big ass costume that sticks out like 5 feet and it's like 7 feet tall.
And he woke up. Yeah. He woke this kid Kyle up. That was a merch guy for another band. And he was like standing over him like, ah! Which that would have probably scared the shit out
I
of me.
wish he would have done it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost was asleep. Remember that?
Yeah.
I woke up right when they were like, "All right, go ahead to Kyle."
Mhm.
I was like, and they were looking at me. They're like, "Oh, you were next."
That could have been me.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, thank God, dude. I probably would have pissed myself."
Yeah, he was like, I don't know, he wasn't that shocked though. He was just like,
Yeah.
God damn it. Like he realized kind of right away what was going on, but pretty funny.
There was one of the shows was it rained. I think that was in New York, like super gnarly. And I remember seeing Kevin Lyman standing like waist deep in a puddle of water. And I remember someone being like, "There's live power through that puddle." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. I'm trying to clear the drain."
Yeah.
Like getting this shit done. I was just like, holy shit, he's really in it doing it.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, that was in like upstate New York or something.
There
There
was
was a amusement park right next door. Nah,
I didn't believe that we could go. So I never went over there.
I didn't.
I didn't want to.
It was also it was
Yeah.
raining.
That was when I was doing free clues, $10 shirts. Remember
That
on the
was-
GoPro yelling it, and the guy was standing in our tent, and I stood up right by his ear, and I was like, "Free clues, $10 shirt."
You had some funny ass lines selling shit.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was we're giving out free cigs right here, 4:30 to someone that was smoking. Really?
Come
yeah,
on back.
right here. Come back. Free cigs.
4:30 at this stage. We'll throw them out.
Yeah, dude,
Wear
that-
jean shorts? No. Perfect. You'll love this. You wear jean shorts? Yeah, sometimes. Perfect. You'll love this.
Yeah, yeah.
Non-biased.
Dude, there's so many people in that short amount of time because Ryan did it at first and then I did a little bit at the end. But if I did the whole thing, dude, imagine how many funny memories there would have been.
Yeah.
Fuck, we haven't even said anything about haircuts.
Yeah, the haircuts were good. And the
Fuck.
mullets. Oh, yeah, that chick that started crying.
Yeah, because you like cut her hair.
Well, I didn't want to. Yeah, so we did like we started for $5, like $5 mullets, and I got like a chargeable fucking hair shears, so we could give people mullets. Not very sanitary because we never washed them, but
Still haven't been washed.
very true. And then we just would some people paid. I think we maybe did like 4 that were paid, and then the rest of them we just did for free because it was fun. And I did 2 female ones throughout the summer. And the first one, this chick was like, I don't even remember where it was. I think it was the same day that you did the SIG thing, actually.
Mhm.
But she was like, yeah, I want to do it. I'm like, are you sure? Because she had like long, like straight, kind of thin hair. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then, but she was like kind of on the fence. And I'm like, do I need to get you to like sign a waiver or something so you don't come back and sue me or something? And it's like, no, just do it. I'm probably going to lose my job over this. I'm like, what?
That's when you had me come over and say on video.
Oh yeah, we did do the
Yeah.
video waiver. And I was like, really, the longest I could do it was 1 inch because that was the longest attachment. So usually I would do like 1 inch on top and then shorter on the sides for guys that wanted it. And for her, I was like, I'm just gonna do this over like the whole thing except the back. Yeah, just do it. And I was like, okay. And I just went straight in the middle of her head. First hit, just, and then she saw the hair start coming down, and she just instantly went like, covered her fucking face with her hands and just like started crying instantly. But
And
yeah.
what did you think?
Shouldn't have said yes.
She kept cutting her hair. That was
Yeah,
a decision
I
moment.
kept cutting it. What am I supposed to do? Stop?
My bad.
Oops. I told her. I mean, we went back and forth for like 10 minutes. So she knew. But yeah, she started crying. And yeah, it didn't look very good.
So you've been running lately and biking?
2 days.
That's why I wrote down Pyga and Fiki.
I was wondering
I was
where
thinking-
you're going with that.
I was thinking we could talk to Howie and say, hey, can Feeks rent a bike? Post about it here and there.
Just ask him, dude, how he can rent a bike, how he can buy a bike, how he.
What?
Hey, Howie, how he can rent a bike.
What?
Howie.
Dude. Howie.
That's
That's so funny, dude. I don't know.
Ask him.
Yeah, I should have.
Hey, Howie, how he can rent a
Hey, how is it that Howie can rent a bike so well? Like, hey, how we do that?
But see, why would we trouble him to do that when there's 16 bicycles in the garage that I can ride?
Well, so we can all 3 ride at once.
I'm not interested in riding with either of you.
Why? Because you're going to get left in the dust.
I ride on the street.
Dumb, dude. Dumb.
He's doing laps.
We did I did 7 laps today.
On Biddy's block.
Yeah, you should. That's a good trail name.
Oh, I like
Biddy's block.
That's what you want to call it, Biddy's
The
block.
lap. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll see her out there sometimes. Start throwing elbows when I go by.
I'm throwing
Knock her
rocks.
ass out. Yeah,
Nah,
throw something.
up the horns.
Has she waved at you guys yet?
And she has waved to me 3 times total.
In 3 years.
2.
Yep.
I got 2, and they were
I
like
have more
within the
than that.
last month.
I've got
Oh.
one. Well, we got one on Halloween for sure.
Yeah. Until
Hey
you told her to
guys,
leave.
you guys are a little too scary.
Get out of
And
here.
we're like,
Get out.
They left. I'm a bee.
But yeah, Howie, I could use a bike.
that'd be
Either
cool,
way.
right?
Nah.
We should all just do some laps every day
Nah.
for 45 minutes, nonstop, unbroken.
max laps for time.
Just race.
I did do. You saw me doing pull-ups tonight. That was like I did 9 pull-ups. That's the most I've ever done in one.
Strict pull-ups.
I guess, yeah.
No kip.
There was a little movement on the last 2.
Can't believe I'm talking like this without my glasses.
No kip.
No kip.
Yeah, not really. No, straight.
I had a class today in front of Black Bear.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Big, dude. A bunch of cars were there, but they Work for Black Bear.
So 50 Cal Ski's holding workout classes now, and I think maybe we'll host like a big event when you hit 500 followers on.
Yeah, I'm on 82 right now.
82 followers. So we need some more follows on 50 Kalski _JP on Instagram. But yeah, he's been making up his own moves. He's been putting out some stretching tutorials on Instagram. He's been networking with all the CrossFit coaches at Double Edge, telling them about his events. And this recent one, it was he said, "Hey, I'm putting on a class in the parking lot of the Black Bear Diner this Sunday. $13 if you want to come by."
Yeah, and I told Joaquin when there was only 6 spots left. So
there was only 6 available.
He didn't RSVP like solidly, but it was probably like 80%, you know?
But he didn't show up?
No, no one did.
It was 6 spots left, but 6 available.
Yeah, 6 available.
6 total.
Because we can only fit 6 people in one parking spot. I was going to park there and just pull out my truck and just leave it and host it, you know?
Yeah, dude, that sounds solid. Yeah. Why rent a gym space when you could do that?
Parking spot.
You get another car and you could have 12.
Yeah, but then I had to split the fee, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right now I'm just going to do it my way. Yeah.
Maybe you just do half class for 6.
Half class? What do you mean?
Give the other parking spot half class for 6.
I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not either, but I'll think about it.
Why is that so funny, dude? Fucking, I can just see your stupid ass pulling his stupid fucking truck out of a parking lot that's totally full.
Yeah,
and just 6 people go in there and start doing burpees.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, let's warm up. People are like trying to get in their cars next to it.
You're like, excuse me.
That'd be sick, dude. And then they look over and say 50 cal on top of the hood, just training, you know? Just training, no mats.
The hands are all fucked up. Grease, the pavement.
Grease stains.
Yeah. Tell them bring your own Yeti can because I don't have any like kettlebells. Just bring your own.
You're doing fucking water bottle swings.
Yeah.
Growler swings.
Dude, they could go big.
They could go big.
You could franchise that.
That could be big for Blackberry. I could just say like, oh, everyone that signs up gets like a couple free trips to the bathroom at Blackberry, you know? Shower there. We got
if
showers.
If you need any water, dude, just go use your Yeti and go fill up in the bathroom.
Yeah. And then sit down for a good 5 to 7 minutes, get some bread, and then go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some free bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe color on the menu.
Yeah, if you want.
They got fucking crayons at that place.
Yeah, there's shit's a fucking newspaper for their menu, dude. Half of it tells you where all the other locations are.
That's pretty smart. Dude.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they got 3 items on the menu and 16 other location addresses.
Yeah, it's smart, dude. It's good, but so I might host workouts like nationwide, but I gotta talk with Black Bear. You know,
dude, I think it'd be a hit over at Wig World.
Would be bigger spaces, dude.
That's right, dude. The parking lot's more open.
Yeah, maybe.
It depends on the parking lot, really.
I could take the shell off and have people work out there too.
That's where you should.
Yeah.
Like, you're the instructor. You got to stand in the bed of your truck and like demonstrate shit.
Doing a burpee, the whole thing goes like.
You're gonna like pull out of the spot.
Well, I'm gonna park in it to save it and then wait for everyone to show up. It's like, meet me here at the chauffeur. And
so you got to get there early, like 4 or 5 in the morning.
But you gotta back in. So then you're only gonna pull out the length of your truck, and then you're in the back of the truck teaching the class.
Right. Yeah.
Obstructing the whole parking lot and everything.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's plenty. Like, there's a one way out on that side, and there's one way out on that side.
Yeah. So which way you going?
Pick one. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Teaching a class. Okay.
And it used to be a full drive-through, but sorry, one lane is closed for 45 minutes, maybe an hour with a warm down and cool down. I mean, and that's it, dude. And then it's free.
I'm trying to picture like the boombox you would use for the music.
Just that Bluetooth speaker I have.
You would be that advanced,
or I might just keep my doors open.
Might just
slide the
all radio. It's just the radio
with the truck running.
Yeah. Yeah. No, off, and then it dies, and then I got, hey, I'll give you your class fee back if you jump me.
Anyone got any jumpers?
No, I got the cables. Bro.
Yeah, you stay with the
Yeah,
cables.
50
just in
cables, got the
case.
cables, yeah.
50 cal with the cable.
Yeah, 50 cal, 2 cables.
50 cable.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get you a bike, dude. We should do a couple laps tomorrow. Do you work tomorrow?
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
What time?
10 to 4.
Perfect, dude. After.
No, not available.
All right. Well, scratch that.
It's got to go to the stew.
No, it's Monday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, usually.
All right, so
Etc.
What do you guys think about? Is Conway gonna do that hard enduro? But that's
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No chance, dude.
Are you
Did you-
sure? That's
Zero
what,
chance.
That's what they said.
Did you look at Instagram today?
He posted.
So he said, "Look forward to it, brother."
Yeah,
To who? To Matt?
Matt?
Yeah, but that's because he's just trying to suck his dick.
Yeah, well, he said
That's not a commitment, dude. If he would listen to this podcast, he would know the other names that's coming up. And as soon as he hears
Kyle Redmond.
one of those names, any of them,
Yeah,
he's out.
yeah,
Won't show.
Why?
Why?
because he should be up there with them, but he isn't.
Because he's not shit. That's why.
It's true.
Oh,
You think Conway's going to be out there? That rock garden that he did this weekend, that's nothing compared to that shit out there, dude. Those rocks are fucking as big as a truck.
I bet you he'd be better off on that Palmer 85.
Dude, that was a fucking 112.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that's
cheater
right.
bike, dude.
That's right.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
He posted that. And
Yeah.
at the very bottom, because he was using like Windows XP, where you could see all of the folders expanded to where this photo was.
Yeah.
At the very bottom, dude, you can go look at his Instagram right now. It says like CR 112 or something. I was like, that fucking cheater. And using that shit. That was probably a stock bike.
Yeah,
And CR 112. Like, oh, there it is.
that's so funny, dude. You're right. You're right. But I still won that 60 beginner class on a stock bike, stock chassis.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yours was stock, but not by choice.
No, preference.
It was mandatory that you had a stock bike.
Yeah, used stock.
Yeah.
Broken in.
Just barely broken in.
When was the last time you rode, Neil?
my dirt bike.
Yeah.
When we went to Tahoe.
Well, back in
When
Nam.
was that?
When
That was in like December, I think.
when it closed in like November, December.
Yeah, early December, I think it was.
Dang.
And I think the time before that was Mammoth, wasn't it? Did twice a year. That's good. Once in June and once in December.
Doing good.
All right, dude. Sign up. Mammoth.
Yeah.
Don't ride
Are
until
you
then.
guys going to race it this year?
Yeah.
You?
I'm racing it.
You are?
I hope so.
Are you?
Oh,
You ain't gonna race it, dude.
50 cal might.
You gotta fucking carb your bike though.
Yeah, you gotta spend. You wouldn't though. You'd be like, it's bogging.
Just
Oh, well.
Just keep riding it.
Yeah.
It's not. It
I'll
doesn't.
probably pull a whole shot too.
You can't get up the
In
hill.
what class?
Fucking 65 mod.
You're gonna ride 60s,
Nah, I'm going to ride 250 C class.
and you're gonna whole shot that class.
Yeah.
Really?
How old are you right now?
Yeah. 24.
Oh,
Why?
25 plus.
Wouldn't sign up. Anyway,
You could sign up. Just lie about your age.
you get a fake ID or something?
They didn't check.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
No, you just say that you're fucking 25, and
Why would I do that?
Because
No,
it's
so you
either-
can race with us.
Oh, you guys are in that class, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I might.
Yeah.
Then I'll whole shot.
Yeah.
You'll whole shot.
you
that
and
one.
Gary. You and Gary Sutherland.
Never heard of her.
All right, it's on.
Yeah,
Last
it's
week
on.
of June, we'll be at Mammoth.
Yeah, be there and root us on. Buy some merch and show us at the track. You have, like, what, 3 months? 2 months? 2.5 months?
When you're always training, it's hard to keep track.
6 days a week, baby. 50 cal. Catch me.
Yeah, so how's you're an official double edge athlete now, you
Yeah.
said on your post.
Yeah,
Not a member, an athlete.
Yeah, big difference. A lot of people think when you sign up, you're athlete. They don't give that. You earn it, you know?
How did you earn that? In a 2-week trial period, how did you go from never working out before to athlete?
I tell you what, it's all about them games, dude. So
Your game's ready.
Yeah, I am games ready, and the best part is, I got first day free, 2 weeks, $25. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sign up for a year, $169 a month, but guarantee not gonna pay total price.
No.
I already hit him with an email.
What was the email?
Cut the check. Cut the check. I signed up. Now it's your turn. You know. So it feels good though to be an athlete. Got a sticker. Got a pamphlet. Like they said that we don't give these to members. I said, I know.
Yeah, I didn't get one.
I know. I think Cody's an athlete too. He's got a sticker.
Oh yeah. No, I think he bought it though.
Yeah, I probably did. So, I mean, to be honest, it's just so natural in me, like to just be beast at double edged. I don't really notice like my improvements, you know. I don't notice my results. Like everyone says, holy shit, 50, that's 50 cal over there by the lettuce. Oh shit, dude, look at those improvements, look at those gains. I'm like, I don't even notice. It's just natural, you know.
Yeah.
Like I barely take off my hoodie.
When you improve every day, you're like, look at those improvements. You say, which one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you for 3 days, so which one?
Is it because I shaved my hair in between my eyebrows, or was it my pecs?
Your hair in between your eyebrows?
Yeah.
Your unibrow?
Yeah, it'd be, dude, I'm Filipino, okay? Like, that's a downfall to being a Filipino. I'll admit it, dude. We're 99% on top. The rest is a unibrow. Sometimes I get a couple thick ones right there, dude, and it's not good.
99% on top of what?
Everything, dude. The game, life, the gym. Like, you don't know because you're Italian. What are you? Italian? Full?
Italian and Irish.
Dude, when back in the day when the fucking Romans were fucking squatting fucking rocks and shit and building houses out of granite and shit, they would call the Filipinos for advice and then call the Chinamen to build it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, dude. We're always on top.
Wow. I didn't know you guys were such intellects.
Now you do, dude. Now you do. I don't know what intellects means, but...
You guys were like the brains of the operation back then.
Yeah.
They're calling you for advice, but they're doing all the work.
No, well, Chinamen are. The Italian and Irish are just the mergers.
I didn't know that they ran a merger back then.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the world was so connected back then during the Roman Empire that they could.
Dude.
They were calling each other and shipping in Chinamen to build everything. That's I didn't learn any of that in school.
You didn't know how what they were?
What?
How connected they were?
Yeah.
Go back to episode 1, dude. It's called Pangea. They were all touching. They talked to each other like nothing. They're all connected, dude.
I didn't realize that.
That's what I'm talking about. That long ago.
Yeah. That makes sense. Wow. How Stinky got up in VC.
Exactly.
Back then.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Stinky built VC. Stinky was a little fresh like Febreze Puff when they were building. You know, now he's Stinky. He earned it, you know?
His name was Febreze.
Puff. Yeah. That's just something about the Filipinos. So, but I mean, I respect the Irish. I respect the Italian. You know? Every Filipino does.
I apologize to all the listeners for that 4 minutes that you'll never get back.
That's what they pay. If you don't like that, don't even listen to us, dude.
Just go to bed.
Just go to bed. And if you do like that, head over to our Patreon and donate $2 a month, please.
Good segue.
All right, well, what do you think of our notes? What's next for you, dude? We almost hit everything, actually.
Places we've gone.
Yeah. What's your favorite place we've gone? Like not for why we went, but because we were there, like the area, you know?
Nashville was pretty cool. But it's really, all my favorite places are the places that we had a day off in, because everywhere else, like, we didn't get to go anywhere.
Yeah,
It was just like at the venue.
at a parking lot.
yeah,
So like, dude, the parking lot was sick.
it was, huh?
In name a state.
Wait, hold on,
They're
hold
all
on.
cool,
Name a
dude.
parking lot in Pennsylvania. Scranton,
dude.
Scranton, Pennsylvania. That was a great parking lot on the top of a ski hill.
Yeah, you guys smoked weed out of a fucking tin can.
Monster
Thanks,
water
Bird.
can. Yeah, that's how. That was my first time smoking weed out of a can.
Really? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah, it is. Huh? A good upbringings in that area.
What's your most dirtbag weed moment, Neil?
Probably either smoking out of a can or like scraping a pipe to get resin to smoke.
What was the location when you scraped?
Like probably like my bedroom.
Like everywhere?
No.
But like in Colorado? I'm trying to paint a picture here for the visualizers out there like me. Neil, it's one thing to be scraping.
Okay, let's say in
So
like
you're scraping the inside of your bowl?
in high school,
What do you scrape?
the inside of the pipe. What do you?
I never scrape.
Yeah, because you never had to fucking smoke resin.
God bless.
With this like knitting needle thing, and you like put it like down like the tube where you like breathe through, and you just like scrape it out, and you're getting
And
it,
then you re-smoke that.
and essentially because it's tar of what you've smoked. it's
Jesus.
But that'd be a way better story if you're like down in a ditch doing that instead of like in your bedroom.
Why would I be down in a ditch smoking my?
Why would you be scraping?
True.
Wow.
Why were you scraping?
Because weed costs money, and if you don't have money, you can smoke resin.
True.
All right, yours. Most dirtbag moment.
Mine was probably smoking out of the can or like one time at work.
Yeah, that I think that the can was probably worse than the resin. Now that I think of it, because you guys were using a light pole as like a table, like one of those big parking lot light poles with a big ass concrete base.
Yeah.
And they're like using that as a workstation, and we're in a fucking dirt parking lot in Scranton, PA, up on top of a hill,
Yeah.
smoking out of a monster, not even a monster can, a monster water can.
Yeah, that was pretty low. But I also did a gravity bong out of like a old Gatorade bottle.
With no label on it.
Yeah, it was like clear label, like that old, you know.
Yeah.
And that was pretty dirtbaggy too.
Where was that?
I was at Spooner Lake working.
Oh, working?
Yeah, working. yeah, working.
Nice,
We were on a
dude.
low moment, you know.
Yeah.
How about you? Just kidding.
Probably standing next to you guys doing that can.
Yeah, that was a low. For anyone out there, Feeks has never ever smoked, but he's been around us for as long as he's known me before I started smoking. So, and
Wait, you knew him before he smoked?
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember, we had to be like 14 or 15. And I feel I've said this to you before, you don't remember, but I remember smoking resin in my room and you were there. I think it was like New Year's.
Oh,
You were at my house.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You out the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the night. I remember I worked at Taco John's, so I was 15. And then I went to your house after to spend the night.
I feel like we went
and
bowling.
he was smoking.
Yeah.
You came in, you're like, what's up, dude? I just got to work. He's like,
He worked there too, dude.
oh, you guys worked at the same
Yeah.
time?
Taco John's.
Yeah.
I never had
That was so sketchy. Like, you remember walking in and like, it was like, hey, like, we're here to get jobs. And they're like smoking cigarettes in the
Well, they're
restaurant.
remodeling, dude.
Yeah.
You can do whatever when you're remodeling.
Yeah, I guess. And then
Like it's going to be fixed anyways.
they gave us these, like, it was literally like the size of a postcard piece of paper with a couple questions on it. We filled it out and handed it back to them. And they're like, all right, here's t-shirts and
Yeah,
hats.
you're hired.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, because it wasn't open
Nice.
yet. Because we had like
Nice.
we had off campus lunch.
Nice.
And so we would walk like to McDonald's, and this spot was right next to McDonald's. I think, is it Super Burrito still right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
right there.
Okay, yeah.
And so it was something before that, and then
It was always a Chinese spot. It was always
Oh, yeah.
something, and it
China
never
Bistro, wasn't it?
it never
Something.
made it.
Yeah. So then we they had the signage up that it's going to be Taco John's and shit, and we were like able to like get jobs pretty soon because we were like 15, 16. And then we just went in there, and they had like the whole place gutted because they were fixing it all up and all that. And Neil's right, they were just like smoking cigs. And now looking back, I'd be like, yeah, probably not gonna work here. But we're just like, yeah, we want to work here. And we had hella kids that worked there, dude, because it was brand new, and that was even worse because we all started right at the beginning, so like no one knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
And like the first few days was just like orientation, like trying to learn the menu, which no one fucking knew, and because it wasn't like they're opening up a new McDonald's where it's like, oh, it's McDonald's. It's like Taco John's. There's like no Taco John's around. There's maybe the one up here, but I'd never been to one before.
Yeah, I mean,
There was one in, no, not Taco John's. Yeah, no.
Yeah. There's still a couple up here, but that was a learning experience.
Yeah, that was your first job?
I was a cash register. Yeah. Yeah, I'd only work for like fucking 2 hours sometimes. It's like fucking 11 to 1. But at the most 4 hours I'd work.
Dang.
But I was like, I had to get like a worker's permit because I was not 15 and a half. I was 15. I had to get a worker's permit to start working there. And then I quit right before I turned 16 because when you're 15, I think there was some law where I could only work 4 hours. So that's what I would do. And I could only work until 9 p.m. no matter what. So I would always work from 5 to 9 every night. And then I would dip out right when we closed, and everyone else had to do all the side work. So I didn't want to do that. So I fucking quit.
Yeah. And then you went to Slutty's.
Yeah. And I didn't have a job for like a couple months. And I went to Slutty's. Maybe 2 months.
What was your first job?
that was it. Well, I mowed lawns, which I think about. I was like, why didn't I keep that stupid? Like, I'd literally like mow a lawn and go to 7-Eleven. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
why not keep the money?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Didn't want to.
I didn't know I needed to.
Yeah. They don't teach you that.
That was Taco John's was probably my first. That was like my first job, and then I don't think I had a job until. Fuck. I think frozen yogurt spot in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
You didn't have a job that whole time in high school? Yeah, I guess not. I was fucking slaving away, dude. Fucking picking up plates and shit.
Yeah.
I was making sandwiches. My high school, I got a job at 16, I think. Yeah, 16.
You look like you need a job right now.
Yeah.
Buy some new glasses.
Why? These were $1.
Yeah, that's because there's only $1 worth of material in them.
Great
They're
deal.
so small.
They're unbreakable.
Yeah, these are kids' glasses too. But they're quick.
I can tell.
They're quick. Yeah.
Fuck.
So what do you think, dude? Who's winning next weekend? Where is it? Indianapolis or something like that?
I don't know.
Didn't even look.
Oh,
Daytona was the hype.
I was sick.
6 turns.
14 straightaways, 1 winner.
Tomac.
Just a numbers game.
It's a numbers game, dude.
Can't even remember who won, dude.
Dude, Tomac won.
Can't remember.
Forkner won.
He's
Oh.
upset because Ken Roxon didn't do good.
Roxon fucked up my fantasy, dude, but I still am sitting a solid third in our fantasy group.
What's it called?
Beaks is gay,
Beaks is gay.
Rocky Mountain Fantasy SX,
but it's private. You have to get the password from Conway.
which is
So Conway did, if you guys listened to the last episode 9, we're talking mad shit about Conway. And I
didn't
said
have an Instagram.
I wouldn't give out his Instagram, but he reactivated it. And he's such a piece of shit, dude, because like he does this little event on Saturday, the Rock Garden. And we told him to come, and shows up, does it, and then he only reactivates his Instagram because whoever was there taking pictures. You know that, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, he reactivates it and then posts a new picture from that day.
Because he won a Honda.
Yeah. Why else would he reactivate it? is because someone, if that chick
Why
wasn't
do-
there taking photos, he would still be off Instagram. His Instagram is Conway952. So you guys can go on there, DM him, and ask him for the password for our fantasy group.
Why did he delete it?
Because it was on a day that ends in Y.
And he's fired it back up because of it too.
He's like, oh, it's a day. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be tomorrow. So
Better delete it.
yep. And then the next day there's gonna be a tomorrow. So I might think about it. You know what I'm saying, Neil?
Kind of.
So if anyone out there is listening, Neil is offering a gift for someone to give to Neil, but it's actually a gift to you. So go check out his Instagram.
I'll save it in my story.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
What, dude?
Really,
That was very enlightening.
really plugging it.
No, really fucking drove the point home on what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
That
well,
made a lot of sense. That made even less sense than your story about it.
dude, you're right because his story did not make any sense.
And
either.
yours was worse.
Can you?
So go check it out.
Can you?
Unbelievable, dude.
Dude, well, pretty much basis is if you go to Double Edge, sign up and tell them to go to bed. They better give $50 off and $50 off and $50 off.
But Neil
I
doesn't
don't-
go to Double Edge. He goes to Anytime.
Yeah, I'm trying to reel him in, dude.
Oh, you're trying to get the 50 from him right there and then get another 50 from someone else.
That's right.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so if you're listening and mentioning go to bed, I want to, like, I'll take 25.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
yeah,
Get some go to bed referrals over there.
that'd be sick, dude.
But if you guys still are wondering what the fuck they're talking about, which I know you are because
We haven't really
I
even.
haven't said any details about it whatsoever.
Latin mystery.
Neil posts a story today and says, I'm doing a giveaway. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy going to give away? And then he does a horrible job of explaining that he wants you to sign up at Anytime Fitness and give him the referral so he gets a free month. So there's nothing he's giving away. It's not a giveaway. He's trying to get a referral for his gym membership. So if you go to Anytime,
Refer Neil.
yeah, some guy named
No.
Neil
If you're,
told me.
no, because I feel like it has to be a new member. I guess,
Right,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to rethink this.
Yeah, maybe do a second draft.
If you're debating, okay, we're drafting. If you're debating going to the gym, you should use my name and get me a free month, and you'll feel better about yourself at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. So where's the giveaway?
As that was the joke of it.
But it wasn't a joke.
Well, I thought it was funny.
That's why you should go to Double Edge.
Yeah, fuck Anytime.
Yeah, they charge too much there at any time.
Yeah.
1/4 of the price.
Literally.
Just kidding.
It's closer.
All right, let's fucking wrap this shit up. It's been too long.
All right,
Okay.
I got one question, dude. How was your fucking burrito?
It was excellent. It's the best burrito in Reno. How was your BLT?
It was fucking excellent, dude.
Neil, how was your BLT?
That's probably the best BLT I've had.
That's right. Walden's Coffee House, 3 locations: Arlington, Mayberry, Wells, Reno,
And if
EnduroFest, May 4th. Be there.
Sparks. And we'll have Cody Webb, Ty Tremaine, Kyle Redmond, Adam Conway. Yeah, don't go if
He
he
ain't
goes.
gonna be there,
Yeah,
dude.
he's not gonna be there. Matt Musgrove.
All right, go to gotobedpodcast.com and you can pick up some cheap merch over there. And there's links to our PayPal and our Patreon account. And the highest tier on our Patreon account to become the legendary sleeper, it is a minimum 6-month commitment for $15,000 per month. And exchange, you get nothing, and JP gets a tattoo of the Go to Bed logo on his head.
Yep.
So that is, I think you brought that up, that's a unique way of looking at it. It's like you want someone to give you money to get the logo of your own show tattooed on you.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Someone sign up now.
I know, and then you're gonna have to ditch this. Might look a little, well. Then you just have a skullet, I guess.
Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah, might look good. Just get a cul-de-sac.
It'll hurt like a motherfucker, but I'll do it, dude.
I know you will.
Yeah,
You're that fucking dumb.
yeah. At least you know, like you know, I'll do it too. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like it's
No,
like,
there's not. Don't doubt you.
yeah, yeah. So it'll be a big thing, and we might go live on the Instagram. Well, we're going live, huh?
Oh yeah,
That'd
we would
be
definitely go
sick.
live, film all that
Watch
shit.
me cry.
All right, if you're listening on the podcast app, make sure to subscribe and rate the show 5 stars. Leave a little comment on what you think, all that shit. I think we got a new review. I can't remember what it was now, but it was funny.
Remember Mitch?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, we got a review from Mitch, who, if you listen to the last episode, Bubba was talking about how go to bed is Mitch made it up really, and then Bubba kind of always said it, and we just stole it from them. But yeah, Mitch, after he heard that, he left a 5-star review, and he said he's like, couple of guys that stole my saying and are trying to profit off of it, and then 5 stars.
Yes. Shout out to you, Mitch. Thank you, bud.
Wait, is that the same guy you got the bike from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nice dude. Very nice dude. So everybody go ahead, follow us on Instagram too, at Go to Bed Podcast, and go ahead and get some good sleep.
Good night.
Good night.
Cut that check. I need my check. I need my check. I need my check.